Liverpool match. Let's skip anything that went before it. The end of the match. What are your thoughts, mate?
Do you have an hour? Well, hectic. We had a couple of chances before. We didn't take them, which was a bit unlucky. And for one of them, me to blame, because in the 94th minute or something, I had to score that chance. A really good attack from midfield. Tess passed it through to Sami Nasri. He had one flick on me, and I was 1v1 with the keeper, and I should have scored that. I didn't. In the end, we got lucky in the 97th minute. We got a pen, and we scored that. So basically, it was 1 or 2 minutes to go, and yeah, same thing happened, which happened so many times, unfortunately. They scored.
Has anything like that ever happened to you before? Like a last kick of the game situation?
Yeah. Well, too often in my opinion, because if you look at our history, is that we do concede goals when we go ahead. When we're in front, when we're safe, when we have the 3 points in our pocket, we do concede goals, and some of them are silly goals, which we have to work on. We have to stay positive, but we really have to look at that, because it's just almost criminal to give points away like that.
From your point of view, though, you know, the pressure was on your shoulders. The penalty. Talk us through what's going through your mind. You must have sensed the stadium on the edge of its seat.
Yeah, I did, and I had a couple of pens earlier in my career which were big, but this was one of the biggest ones because it was so late in the game. It was 0-0. I had to score. I know that this was basically my last kick of the game, and because of this pen, we could get 3 points and be still in the race for the title. So the sort of pressure was on, but it wasn't on too much. It didn't really got a hold of me like the penalty against Wigan, because there was a different situation. I was looking for my first hat-trick, and that whole situation got to me a bit too much. So I lost focus there, and that's why I missed. But yesterday was different. Yesterday I was focused, I knew where I was going to hit it, and I never really thought about missing or anything else. I was just focused on the pen, and I think you could see that. It went in quite nice.
Was there any debate about who was going to take it?
No. The boss decides who's the first and the second penalty takers, and I'm normally the first one, Cesc is the second one, and Samir is the third one. So unless I say that I'm not really confident of kicking it, then Cesc steps in, and but it always goes with sort of communication. We always speak towards each other. Cesc tells me how he feels, I say how I feel, and then we sort of decide together who's going to take it.
Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Arsenal have actually struggled to score at home lately. I mean, the fact is that we haven't scored a goal from open play at home since Seb Scalacci against Stoke in February. What can you put that down to? Can you put your finger on it? Is there something we're doing right? Is it what the opposition's doing? What do you think?
I didn't really sort of realise this, but as you say it, I do believe you. But I don't really know. I think we came close a lot of times. A bit unlucky. Hit the post, the bar. You need a bit of luck as well, because we had lots of chances. But teams come and sort of defend with at least 8 men. But this is not something new, so we should be able to sort of cope with that. But it's something to work on. We need to score more goals from different occasions, from corner kicks, from free kicks, from open play, pens. So we need to work on that, definitely.
Spurs up next. Doesn't get any easier. Is it a good time to be facing them? What do you think?
It's always a good time. I think if you're a footballer, you're always looking forward to play those games. I do, we do. Maybe it's a good thing that we play them this quick after a game like last weekend, because we can make things right. There isn't a sort of better way than White Hart Lane, because in big games is where you sort of become a man, I always say, and it's up to us to show that.
Now, you've been involved in a few of these derbies, and you've seen Spurs change over the years. How do you rate this year's edition?
I've seen them change, and fair play to them. They've become a better side since I came in 7 years ago. They were a good side, and slowly they were sort of developing into a better side and into a top 6, top 5, top 4 maybe side. But this year, in my opinion, is the arrival of Van der Vaart, who gives them a little bit extra to not just stay in the top 6, 7. He's, in my opinion, their difference from spot 6 or 4 or 3 maybe, because he gives them something extra, and he scores goals, making assists, is consistent in his game, good player. Jack
Wilshere, I don't know if you've talked to him today, but he is the PFA Young Player of the Year winner.
I sent him a text yesterday evening, and I spoke to him today. Well-deserved trophy. I think he's been amazing this year. He's only 19 years old, and the amount of good games he played is special. I didn't really see anyone who's 19 who's that good in his role. He plays very mature. He knows. Sometimes when you're getting older, when you're 28, 29, 30, you can read the game and you have the experience to sort of decide how to play in each game. And sometimes I feel that he has that already, and that is something special. Because when you're 19, you're normally thinking for yourself, and you're very busy with that because you have to survive when you're that young. But it seems that he can think for others as well, and play for others, and help others out. So that's a gift he has, and he's doing it very well. And I'm a fan of him. I'm really enjoying watching him and playing together with him. So all credits to Jack. A well-deserved trophy. Yeah.